us pray and hope that that's all that it is, and it's Hi guys, Sarah here. Welcome back to the Zebra Tribe fam. Hold on, let me have a quick sip. Oh my god. This isn't even what you think it is. It's not tea, it's apple cider vinegar. Once again, by the title, you're going to know what this vlog is about. And I just wanted to kind of explain a little bit before we kind of get into the vlog, because it is a full vlog and it's kind of showing and talking about exactly what the title is. Though I realized I didn't kind of explain things. So the idea behind this whole ruling out skin cancer thing is it's so scary. Aaron's known for having a bunch of moles, and he generally has a bunch of them on his back, but this one in particular started scabbing and changing and looking really different. And that kind of alerted us to look into it promptly. We booked an appointment to go see our physician, and we didn't even get in for like 2 whole weeks, which is kind of nerve-wracking because you're thinking like, could it be cancerous? And if it is, wouldn't that be bad? I don't know. I know that skin cancer does spread, but I don't know how progressive it is. But the whole point is that it was kind of scary. And so Aaron ended up having to go get this thing checked out. And for 2 weeks, like, we were kind of on, eggshells. I kind of told the kids, like, don't worry, don't stress yourself out, because you don't know what it is. And we didn't know anything for sure until we got into our appointment. So I'd probably just kind of leave it here and, get into the regular vlog. But it's skin cancer is really scary, and he has had skin cancer in his family. His dad has had skin cancer before, so it's just like really crucial that he is checking, gets this stuff checked out, and all the more reason why we should protect ourselves and wear sunscreen. So without further talking, we're gonna get into the vlog, and at the end of the vlog, I'm gonna also talk a little bit about something personal to me that I guess some of you have seen or noticed, and just to address it. So on with the vlog. Did you tell your kids the good news?
Yeah, it's okay. Everything's gonna be okay.
That's the response
That's
you
okay.
tell them?
Everything is fine.
Tell them. It was non-cancerous.
Right, it's not cancerous. They gave me a pamphlet.
They said that you probably just scratched.
Common skin lesions.
Let's see. So if you guys don't know, he did go to the doctor to get checked because he had a mole?
Yeah, it's like a mole, yeah.
A mole that was, don't hold her by the banister. A mole that was irritated and scabbing.
That's a great picture, huh?
Right? And
That's a great mental picture there.
And they thought it could have been, well, we thought to go get it checked because it could be cancerous. You never know.
You never know.
And skin cancer, someone in your family did have skin cancer.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
you just have to be careful.
That's right, you have to be careful.
So that's good news. That's good. I didn't know they could tell you like that on the spot, to be honest.
He was able to look at it and then
Tell you.
me. Yeah.
That's cool.
So he looked at it. And he showed me a picture of something similar. Anyway, it's right there.
What's it called?
It's keratinocytic.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, this is what he called it. Seborrheic keratosis.
Say that again.
Seborrheic keratosis.
How do you think
Maybe
you're a doctor?
I pronounced
You're a
it.
doctor now?
Now you think you scratched.
So that's good news, guys. Yeah. Aaron had a little scab on his back. Well, it's not a scab, but it was a mole, and it usually looks a certain way, and then it obviously started changing. So we know these things can be potentially serious, and we wanted to have it checked out immediately just to make sure it isn't. And obviously, if it was, we could do something about it right away. But that was awesome. I didn't know the doctors could tell him on the spot that it is non-cancerous, which is pretty cool. But yeah, he's got to be careful and wear sunscreen like his wife always tells him to, as well. Don't do that. You're going to block the...
I have pale skin, right?
It doesn't even matter because I'm black and I wear sunscreen. And I'm, you know, these girls have to wear sunscreen too. I know they tell you like because we're dark skinned and we have like melanoma, not melanoma, melatonin, melatonin in our skin, that we don't need to be protected, but that's not the case. We still need to be, and you don't want to learn through, you know, the hard way. Erin obviously had a history of not wearing sunscreen growing up. My hair looks a hot mess. Ah! But yeah, not wearing sunscreen growing up, and that's about to change. Right, Erin?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got a couple of things.
Did you tell them about the one on your forehead?
No.
He has like these micro things on his forehead that you can't even see, but according to him, he did speak to the doctor about them, and they said that what did they say?
They can become cancerous.
They can become cancerous. So he's gonna get them burnt off with liquid nitrogen. Do you remember when Gabrielle had to get the liquid nitrogen burnt off?
Yeah.
Get like a wart burnt off her finger because she would suck her thumb all the time.
I remember.
Nope.
I remember that.
We all look a bit rough right now because we just got up.
She thought she was okay for a second, and then she's like, ah.
She screamed, right?
She's like,
I did that too.
No, you
so
didn't.
anyway,
I didn't, right? I just
you're
saw
gonna
her.
have a bunch of things
can't
burned off
see
my
them.
forehead.
You can't see them, but yeah. And that's precaution. And the death. Stop it. This is what she does. You're so mean. Do you not want me to be a vlogger?
She wants me to scratch her back. She actually moved my hand to scratch her back today. Look.
Attitude.
Look.
Attitude.
This is what calms the baby.
Can I have a kiss? Can I have a kiss? Can I have a kiss?
She only gives out kisses when she feels like you deserve them.
She does, I know. Excuse me, I
Fair enough.
more than just.
You like to share with her?
Can I have a kiss?
Why? Why does my child do this?
Can I have a kiss?
She's
I'll
like,
take you downstairs.
if you
She's
take
like,
me
if you
downstairs.
take me downstairs. This is like a morning vlog of a.
Can I have a kiss before? we
So,
get
for the
upstairs?
record, she still bosses her sisters around. What do you want to do, Zozo? Where do you want to go?
She said downstairs the first time you hear her.
Downstairs.
Down.
Okay, but anyways, hubby's on his way out. He's going to work late this morning.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean you're coming home late, right?
No.
Okay, good.
Just going to work late.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta take care of myself.
We got a little bit on time.
Yeah. All right.
I'm glad you went to that appointment.
Yeah, me too.
He's falling apart.
My-
You went
I gotta
from your
get-
head to your midsection
to my
to
feet.
your feet.
I got-
'Cause
I got a prescription for orthotics as well because of my heel.
I need to get them, and so do the kids.
Should.
Our whole family needs to get
We
orthotics
have
coverage.
coverage. So.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I should because I think it's your work boots. Like you
It
can't
is.
wear them to the point where they're worn.
No.
Like they may look good on the outside. Even your Timberlands, I think they may look good on the outside, but the
I
inside.
can't wear those anymore. I have to get a new pair if I'm gonna wear.
Yeah,
something.
that's what I mean. So they look good exterior wise because you took care of them, but the inside are probably worn.
Yeah.
I think you're heavy footed. You walk
how long?
heavy.
Those things are like
A decade old,
9 years old.
maybe. Yeah.
they're quite old.
Gabrielle and Charlotte, let's go. Come on. So, anyways, hubby's going to work, so we'll talk to you guys. Sorry for coming on looking a hot mess, but
You never look like a hot
days
mess.
I look a hot mess. I don't go on the street looking like this.
No,
I'm
you
not
don't.
Macy Gray.
Yeah, yeah. Macy Gray. You're not Macy Gray. I know.
Okay.
Okay. Bye, guys. Love you.
Bye. So, guys, as you can see with Aaron, he did go to the doctors and everything turned out to be okay. It's interesting, though. I don't know how these doctors can actually just go, okay, it is non-cancerous. I guess they know what benign moles and stuff look like. So they looked on the mole on his back and they said that sometimes it just they can get irritated and start acting finicky, and the dead skin cells can forget to fall off. So in his case, that's apparently what kind of happened. On another note, Aaron has some like micro things on his forehead, like I mentioned in there. He's been talking about these for like years, guys. And to me, like they're like invisible. You can barely see them. However, the doctors told him that like he's got to get those removed. They basically said he should have them removed, and they're gonna have them removed by like just burning it off with the nitrogen oxide. Oh my gosh, don't quote me on this. Because those things apparently can become skin, they can lead into skin cancer. So this is interesting because I've always been telling my husband, like, wear sunscreen. I know a lot of people who don't wear sunscreen, and him in particular who doesn't wear sunscreen. But and I know people do have mixed messages in regards to them because sunscreens have become just like another thing where they are loading with all types of garbage. People don't want to wear it, but at the same time, like, these UV rays are like killing our skin. So it's just, it's weird. Like, you just can't win. But yeah, I hope hubby starts wearing sunscreen more often for his own self. Now, moving on to my own personal self, some of you guys have been noticing me talk about sodium, low sodium in all of my videos. I've been mentioning it over and over and over again. And it's because it is such a vital part of my life. I have to watch sodium. Some of you guys have asked, why do you restrict it so much? Well, to be honest, sodium, it's African Americans, Black people are plagued by high blood pressure. It's a thing. It is very known in our community, and it takes a lot of lives all the time. Then further that, it is prominent throughout my family. My mother has it. My biological mother has high blood pressure. It's ran on different sides of my family. So it's something I definitely have to watch. I've also kind of troubled with it here and there, where if I didn't watch, like, I've been watching my sodium for years. So I've been kind of sticking to like a 1,000, 1,500 milligrams diet for a long time now. And, yeah, like, it's a big part of why I've been sticking to that for a long time. And I feel like if I hadn't done that, I definitely would probably be on medication. So I don't know if you guys want to hear, I might do a separate video on this to just go in depth and talk about some of my symptoms and stuff, because it's such a weird thing, like the symptoms and stuff that you experience with high blood pressure. If you haven't experienced them, and it's also different for everyone. If you have not experienced them, then you don't know, and it's not good at all. So I am just doing the best to take care of myself, and this, is kind of connected to Aaron's story, because it's important to take care of ourselves. Him wearing sunscreen to protect himself, the doctor even recommended it and says that he should be wearing hats and stuff like that, especially with his forehead being exposed. So things of that kind, like, we should all do our best to take care of ourselves. And we have the tools, we have the knowledge, and so when we are aware of things, we should try our best to take care of them. That is why you guys hear me mentioning blood pressure stuff all the time. It's such a natural part of me, and I'm forever trying to tackle it. And I have a few days when I slip up, where I may have not have I kind of mentally count in my head as to how much I'm eating. It's a forever thing that you gotta do. But then there are a couple of days where I'm just kind of lackluster about it. And those are the days when it's just like, bam, like in the face. And then it's like, oh my gosh, it's debilitating. So if you guys want to know more about that video, I can do a separate video on that. I'm not on medication or anything like that, but that is why I am so restricted when it comes to sodium. But this video in general is just to kind of give you guys an eye-opener and just saying, like, take care of yourself. Like, if you've got something going on and you don't know what it is, like, seek medical attention if you can. And I know it's easier said than done when I live in Canada, where, we have free healthcare. When I say free, I mean, like, it's free, but it's not free, because we do pay taxes, which is how our healthcare does come into play. And I mean, yeah, I could go into a whole can of worms about, like, it being free for some people, but whatever. Yeah. I get it in the States that it's super expensive to just run to the doctor for everything. It's important to know what's up, and when we have awareness, we can then develop the tools that we need to help take care of ourselves. So thank God that Aaron's his mole is apparently not cancerous, and that's the one thing. Like, even then, he's kind of left on edge, because it's like, how do we know? I mean, the doctor's just saying that. Let's hope he knows what he's saying, because how do you fully know? And it's one of those things. So because, they're not formally checking anything, they're just saying it offhand just by looking at it. So let's keep our, and I don't want to say keep our fingers crossed, but let's keep, our prayers. Let's pray and hope that that's all that it is, and it's benign and it's nothing else. And hopefully he can get his Okay, what is that? Hopefully he can get his other areas on the top of his forehead worked out, and his foot thing. My husband's literally falling apart, people. He is falling apart. And his insoles or whatever to help him out. I know aging is a thing, like, anyways. And yeah, and with me, just to gain control over my health, my blood pressure is kept at bay at a good place at the current moment. And I can only imagine, like, when I get to like my goal weight and just lose some of this weight, what it will be doing. And I thank God every day. I tell Aaron that this high blood pressure issue that I struggle with, I'm so thankful for it in a sense, because it's a blessing in disguise. It does help me take better care of myself. Even though I'm so far away from my goals and where I need to be, it keeps me on my toes, and I'm thankful that I have awareness about it now, because I could have just been damaging my body, and then it like smacks me in the face, a little bit later down the road. So instead of looking at it as an ailment or something that's debilitating, I do my best to look at it and be positive. When those rough days come, when it hits me, I'm just like, oh, and then I feel so, I'm like in my head, like it just makes me feel off. Like I said, I can do a separate video on it, because if you guys have ever suffered from high blood pressure, then you will understand what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's the video for today. I just wanted to touch base, recap, and let you all know exactly what is going on. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in, and leave a comment down below and let us know, have you ever dealt with any kind of medical scare like this or anything else? Like, I know it just seems like it's nothing, it's just like a bump and it's like a mole or whatever, but it is a for real thing. Like, I've known YouTubers who have passed away from skin cancer, from it just being a little thing and turned into something else, and they even got it removed and they were in the clearing and things happened, and then all of a sudden, bam, it came back and it took their lives. So it is a serious thing, and that's why it is kind of, it was a sad moment. And although it wasn't seen in our videos, we didn't show it. We were kind of, I don't know, we trust in God, and we weren't like panicking, but it was just kind of hanging over our heads and like, what if? And like, it's just like, okay, let's get on to this appointment, because if it is, then the sooner the better, like, let's get on. And so we're thankful to be at this point. So yeah, drop a comment down below and let us know if you've ever had to deal with anything like that, or if any of you guys are even dealing with the very thing I'm dealing with, high blood pressure, and how do you cope with it? You guys enjoy just this little video that touches base on some real life issues, and talk to you in the next one.
Hi guys, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to join the tribe. Subscribe.